I want to drill that down a little bit. Because in my world, I see two type of content almost. Like one type is like this, a comprehensive guide to X. And then another type of content is like learnings, or like I call it like the newsletter content, which is like what I'm thinking and what I'm observing, and didn't think about SEO at all. This is all my unique thoughts or insights. And in my mind right now, it's like separate type of content. I put the one side, like one thing is like, oh, this is just SEO content. I can get a copywriter write it. And the other one is like, okay, I'm spending like 10 hours writing this like unique content, but I don't expect it to rank. Are you actually saying that there's a way to combine these two? And how would you suggest us do that?
Yeah, definitely. So I don't want to get too idealistic and say, yeah, if you just write this amazing, insightful piece of content, Google will just recognize it and show it. Because if they did that, SEO would look very different. But what I think you can do is sort of, number one, just execute on the fundamentals well. So, and I would say, the questions everyone is answering on other pages, you might want to consider answering those, but just how can you do it differently and then bring that unique insight? And what I think a lot of good B2B content does is it does a pivot. It says, okay, you were looking up how does this thing work? I'll quickly tell you, but then I'll tell you our view of the world and how we think you should actually be thinking about this. And it's totally different than everyone else. So I think maybe a way to think about it is with that, the newsletter content you described, I don't think that fits one-to-one with doing well in search, but I think that can be a good feeder for it, where if you have that sort of more deep, unique thought leadership, how do you take that angle and then address some aspects of search intent, but you're not just trying to write the longest possible article for the sake of it?
Right. So like in that scenario, you can write like a part of it could be the like foundational pieces so that people get like the basic query answered. But like in that answer, you also want to add your own perspective
Exactly.
and unique insights. Oh, yeah. Cool. That's super insightful.